Mr. Fabio Massimo, Vice President Italy Digital SME Alliance, CNA.
Good morning, everybody. I can start my presentation. My name is Fabio Massimo. I'm speaking on behalf of European Digital SME Alliance. First of all, I would like to go to this association. This is a European association and is the largest network of SMEs in Europe. The members of this association are national ICT association, and it is representing about 20,000 digital SMEs across Europe. This SME was founded in 2007 for the initiative of an European Association of SME. WEAPME now is SME United with the support of the European Commission. The Alliance represents now 30 national and regional associations in the more important, including the more important countries: Germany, Italy, Spain, Denmark, UK, so on. The last member is an Hungarian ICT association. Digital SMEs aims to lobbying, promoting, of course, interest, in also in policy making and in the standardization area, because this is a member of the business standard FPS. The second task is to build networking both for B2B, for to create a business opportunity and help industry and association to make consortia and so on. And last but not least, digitalism is involved in many European projects and helps association and enterprises to enter into new European digital European projects. Let me go now to the topic of our meeting. I would like to draw your attention about SMEs and about digital skill gap. In Europe, we have a real skill gap on digital technology. About 1 million CT professionals missing in Europe, and more or less 50–60% of companies have difficulties in recruiting ICT specialists. In Germany, they evaluate the economic damage about around 10 billion euros. SMEs also face difficulties in attracting them, retaining ICT talent. Of course, a young talent prefer to work in Google or Microsoft and IBM more than in small enterprises. And SMEs also are less likely to reskill and upskill they programmers, the existing staff, their resources, especially in emerging technology such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, robotic engineering, data center, and so on. We have a lot of difficulty to find new competences and new talent. We can look at this gap from different angles. For instance, we can see that we have a gap in leadership skill at the top of the pyramid, but we have also gap on professional information skill and on the base of user skill. Pay attention to the number. Leadership skills estimated 150,000 of people, professional skill, more or less 100,000 of people is a very huge number. We can also see the same parameter from the different point of view because of the top we have a lack of specialists, pure specialist ICT skills. In the medium, we have a lack of software-related skills. For this, and also to use properly internet, browser, and so on. There is a lack of competence in many people. And the same on the basic skill. 9 out of 10 jobs into the future will require digital skill and new digital skill, and we have a lack about this kind of skill. Focusing on SMEs, currently more than 90% of European SMEs consider themselves lagging behind the digital innovation. Taking account we are talking about both ICT SMEs and non-ICT SMEs. Both are the same lagging behind the digital innovation. This is terrible because SMEs play a very important role for job creation and employment. More or less 60% of the new jobs are created into SMEs. However, less than 10% of them provide training to ICT specialists, and less than 1 on 5 offer training to their employees. Which is a demonstration of our difficulty in facing the new technology. Moreover, the emergence of technology, of the new technology, for instance, big data, Internet of Things, cybersecurity, create a new skill gap. At the same time, with new technology holds a large market potential, potentially to improve business process for SME. This is why it would be a real benefit to European economy for SME to be able to tap into the potential by raising awareness and the skill level of our company. What are our priorities? Of course, the priority is the digital skills in the digitalization process. But very important to focus on cybersecurity and data protection because everybody knows how important it is to protect our systems, ICT system, and our data. But at the same time, ICT standards and intellectual property are very important because usually entrepreneur, big enterprise don't care too much ICT standards. However, ICT standards are very important because they are the base of the interoperability of the system, and the standards help a lot to work correctly in ICT, in developing software and so on. At the same time, it's very important to use correctly intellectual property, both to use that and to protect our intellectual property. And at the end, we should take into consideration also the future technology, and especially artificial intelligence. That is becoming a very important area for our business, trade, for industry. Well, what do you need at the end to feel the digital skills? Yes. First of all, we need our stakeholders, policymakers, entrepreneurs. Without awareness, policymakers and entrepreneurs will do will not do the right choose in the future. Second thing, we need a lifelong learning because technology is running and changing very fast. Competences can quickly outdated. Enterprise and professionals must be upskilled and reskilled, repeating both ICT and not ICT enterprise. And then SMEs usually have not enough resources to keep up to date with technology. They need a systemic financial organization structure. I would try to highlight the word systemic. We do not need spot help. We need a systemic financial structure. And then training organization. On the market, the supplier, Microsoft, offer training, university training, but they are offering how to use this product. But as a means, new digital competencies and soft skills, and not only to better use the digital product. And on the end, we need networking and a platform in the European single market, in the globalized world. Nobody can win on its own challenge. We need collaboration, integration, and need networking, a common platform. That means to share technology, to share knowledge, to share experience, and our opinion, e-learning tools allow to reduce cost and improve quality. European Digital SME really hopes and wishes that this project, your project, will succeed in building an efficient networking, and we think our SMEs could benefit a lot from. Thank you for your attention and for